We have Weeza, who is a fawn, and Shelby, which is a black boxer. And I'm not quite sure where we...
I'm Michelle, this is Andy. And we heard through a mutual friend about Tip Top and decided that we thought it would be a really good idea for our dogs, especially with two boxers, two young boxers, two sisters, and we needed a little bit of extra help with some training with them. We called Tip Top because we have two boxers, two sisters, and you know, boxers can have a tendency to be a little bit stubborn and not listen, and so I could kind of see some of those behaviors starting to happen with both of them, and we just wanted to go ahead and address them so that as you know, they continue to be a part of our family, they'll have really good manners, and we're just really excited that this training has made a huge difference in them already, we can tell.
And to piggyback off of that, with our work schedules and lifestyle with our two kids, along with two cats, and at the time I had my mother living here, we just did not have time to invest in the dogs in the training, and so that's why we chose Tip Top. The result?
Yeah, the
Apparently.
results,
Yep.
And just the level of, I would say, professionalism within the company. You know, anytime I had a question, I was would text, call, very quick responses. They took the best care of our dogs throughout the entire stay while they were at camp. You know, we had that situation with Weezer with just a little bite. They immediately took her to the vet. We got that taken care of. It was amazing, and Tip Top was just super informative during that as well, which was really important to me. So
And they treated our dogs as Tip Top was an extension of our home. And so, like Michelle said, with the spider bite, y'all took care of Weeza like we would. You actually paid for the bill, which we were surprised, but very, very much appreciative of. And so just knowing that the extension of love and care that we want to give our dogs, y'all reciprocated that in a very fine fashion.
I would just say that the experience has just been super rewarding for us. You know, we had two dogs who we were, you know, kind of that were probably on the path to just, one, they were being destructive around the house. So for us, the experience has been extremely rewarding in corresponding with the team and then getting pictures of the girls as they are going through their training and seeing their progress reports and just being really excited about that.
To me, it actually gives more freedom to us and to the puppies. You know, we've had dogs before that we've tried to train as best we could that were really stubborn. Sometimes we probably use a little more force than we should have, and this allows us to be able to give commands and for the dogs to follow, which allows us or gives us a little bit more freedom, and also gives us a chance to give a little more love in the way of treating them, and then also training them.
Yeah.
The result, you know, we're now what 2 hours in since we got our babies back, and there's such a noticeable difference. They're happy, so we know that, you know, the trust we gave Tip Top as a parent. They don't seem afraid. They don't seem scared. They just seem so happy.
Yeah,
so
I mean, I think something already just huge noticeable differences before this training experience. We would be out front, people would walk by, they would start to bark, they would start to growl, you know, kind of getting into that assertive behavior. And just now when we went out during our homecoming session, both of them, there was people walking by, trucks walking by, we were walking with them and doing the heel command, and they just were fantastic. So that is just huge in this experience for us. So, but we're super pumped to have them back home.